A good recall equals safety and freedom. Without it, you could get into a situation where your dog gets hit by a car, they could be accused of attacking, or they could be involved in a preventable dog fight. It's also frustrating and embarrassing trying to get your dog back after an outing. Fortunately, teaching dogs to come back is pretty simple, and I'm going to show you how in just a few steps. There are 3 parts to a recall. The first part is that when you call, the dog turns and looks at you. They switch their attention onto you. The second part is that they come fast. And finally, the third part is that they stop when they arrive so that you can make contact with them. When we teach a recall, we start by teaching each piece separately. Part 1, the name game. Phase 1 for this game is basically you're saying to your dog, when I say your name, you're going to get a treat. Rhea. Rhea. Phase 2, very similar. In this case, when I say your name and you look at me, you're going to get a treat. Rhea. You need to practice that everywhere. Lots and lots of practice. Next game. We're going to teach the last bit next. This is come and stop. This exercise is what stops your dog from doing what I call a drive-by. They will come back to you, but they won't actually stop. To teach this is a drill. Come and sit, come and sit. We start by teaching come, we reward that. Ask for sit, we reward that. When they are doing this very fluidly, we're going to blend it together into one rewardable chain. We get them to come, we get them to sit. Very, very simple. Come. Sit. Number 3, we're going to play dog chasey. So we're going to have driving your dog's enthusiasm by getting them to chase you. Start with 0 distance. So this is like your name game. 0 distance, we're going to lure them to turn around and chase us for a couple of steps, just like we did for getting them to come and sit. And then we're going to go on to having them come from phase 2, distraction. So let them go and sniff something in the grass, and then we're going to get them to chase us. Short distance to start with, build it up, massive rewards, lots and lots of movement and play. Your primary criteria for dog chasey is your dog is very enthusiastic. Okay, once your dog can do all of those 3 things pretty well on its own, you put them together. So you call their name, they're going to turn to you, you're going to run away with them, they're chasing you, you're going to get them to sit and stop. They are going to hang out and wait, and then you reward with massive play or a huge treat party. This is your first full recall. You're going to keep practicing. That's the final step, is you're going to practice this in lots of different places. And bear in mind that whenever you make something harder, say there's something very distracting in the environment, make everything else much, much easier and reward the heck out of it. Once you've done a lot of practice in a lot of different places, you can start to fade out some of the silliness. So cheerleading as they're chasing you, you can run less, and you won't need to always carry massive high value food treats with you, but you will always, ever after, reward your dog for coming back. Whether it's a nice pat on the head, okay, go play again, or whether it's a surprise food treat out of the back pocket, or it's a game whether it's chasey, whether it's tug toy, pick your dog's favourites, mix them up, and they won't know what's coming. So the last step, practice, practice, practice. Rhea, come. Get it. I'm Mara Abgar. If you want help with your dog's recall, you can get in touch or sign up for some training on www.dogtraininghelp.com.au.